Hey everybody, how's it going? Thought I'd come on and just kind of hang out today a little bit, and I mean, I know you guys have been watching these January 6th committee hearings. Oh my God. I mean, President Trump is still like, oh, I knew Pence was safe. President Trump, ex-President Trump, because he was in the twice impeached piece of SHIT, that guy. And as far as Ivanka is concerned, when he said, oh, she cut loose long before any of that happened, he's only trying to protect her. He's not coming down on her. He hasn't said one bad thing about her. He is simply trying to make it look like she didn't have anything to do with it, when in fact she was involved the whole time. But he doesn't want anybody messing with his precious baby girl. I mean, that wouldn't do. So anyway, God, can you believe how hot it is? It's like 100 million degrees here. No, it's not that hot, but let me see, how hot is it? Oh, there it is. I went out to lunch with my friend KK today, and Amber Heard is being cut from Aquaman. I told you, she will never work in this town again. She's a done deal. She has furiously clapped back at claims she's being dropped. They are going to recast her, and and I think they're doing some. Well, Nicole Kidman's still in it, but yeah, they're dropping her. That's what happens when you set out to F with somebody and lie about it. That's what happens. I saw a really good Johnny Depp movie the other night, you guys. It's called Dead Man, and it's black and white, and he's younger. God, it was so good. I called and texted the guy that gave me the recommendation and thanked him because I was so impressed with the movie. And there's some big stars in it too, although you'd never know it. For example, Billy Bob Thornton's in it, but you'd never know it was Billy Bob Thornton except from his voice. So, what should we read on? I think we ought to read on. The January 6th committee, but I'm trying to figure out why they have postponed the hearings until next week. That's what I thought I heard. Okay, so the reason I think is because they are split. They can't make up their mind whether or not they want to send criminal referral for Trump to the DOJ. Let's see here. Rudy Giuliani, oh my God, what a jerk. He was drunk. Anyway, I had a dream about Elon Musk last night. Really, I'm not kidding you. It was, well, waking up, it was a nightmare. Trump to terrorize nation. Okay, here's one. Trump is going to announce he's running in 2024. The only reason Trump wanted to not be kicked out of office last time, and the only reason he wanted to win again is because he didn't want to go to jail. You can't prosecute him if he's in the office. Why have they put off the committee hearings? That's what I want to know. Animal totem tarot. I mean, is it really just this idea that they can't make up their mind about whether or not to press criminal charges? I think, you know what, our criminal referral, I think if they find out that he committed crimes, then they need to turn it over to the Justice Department. But apparently, who would it be on, if it's split, I mean, that would be down the middle, right? Or somewhere more than just the two Republicans on the committee. You know, you can charge somebody with something, and you can indict somebody with something, and you can convict somebody of something. That doesn't mean they have to go to prison. I do not see, nor have I ever seen, Trump going to prison. I mean, would I love it? Absolutely. But, you know, they're not going to put a former president of the United States in prison. They're not going to do it. First of all, there'd be a flipping war in this country. Unless people really start to realize what he did. Okay, I want to read on why they're split, and then I want to read on the midterms, because I think this is going to have a huge impact on the midterms. And please don't worry about inflation, because that's not Joe Biden's fault. That's Putin and COVID. That's what is happening there. This is an aftermath from COVID. Joe has created more jobs in the last year. I mean, 8 million jobs. It's just unheard of. Everybody's working. And people are getting higher paying jobs. That's why you can't find people who work at McDonald's. Why? Spirit, can you tell us why? Why have they postponed the hearing? Why have they postponed the hearing? I know one guy wife had a baby that was supposed to testify. But, you know, I know there's more than that. Spirit, can you tell us why have they postponed the hearing? Why have they postponed the hearings? I think these hearings are going to be good for the midterms. All right, let's look. Fool reversed. The King of Swords King of Swords. The Ten of Wands is the basis of the reading. The Six of Cups is in the rearview mirror. The Wheel of Fortune is the crowning card, and it's reversed. Possible new future is the Seven of Wands. Subconscious is the Knight of Wands. Conscious mind is the Emperor. Hopes and fears, Knight of Pentacles. And the final outcome is the Nine of Wands. So here we have the Fool, and it's reversed. So that's a bad choice when it's upside down. It's carelessness and being unprepared, and maybe even apathy. It could be unprepared in a way that you have unforeseen absences even. And it's crossed by the King of Swords. This is a wise, powerful counselor kind of guy. This card stands for government and law and justice. So somehow, in government, law, and justice, a bad mistake was made. An error, or a bad choice, or some kind of carelessness. And this committee has had a heavy burden to carry. The Six of Cups in the rearview mirror is living in the past, because it's reversed. The Wheel of Fortune reversed is karma, you know. I mean, there can be a turn for the worse, and probably going to reap what was sown. But ups and downs. It's the karma card, and it's coming to fruition. This is a defense. The Seven of Wands. I don't know how many people are on the committee. I don't know why they would postpone it, but for some reason they feel defensive. The Knight of Wands is the subconscious. So this is conflict. Is there some kind of rivalry going on, you guys? The Emperor is in the ego position. So this is government again, leadership, control, intelligence, you know, not being passionate, but doing the smart thing. Respectful leadership, some strategic planning. So maybe it was just a strategic plan to do this. I don't know. Keep everybody on their toes? I don't know. Knight of Pentacles is in the hopes and fears. So this is an offering. Somebody's bringing a proposition or an invitation or messages. There's going to be some kind of an advance maybe, or advancement. And the final outcome is the Nine of Wands reversed. So when the Nine of Wands is reversed, it's adversity, delay, displeasure, obstacles. They're running into problems. They're running into some kind of problems. Somebody made a bad choice. This King of Swords is representing the body of the... I just realized I forgot my microphone. I hope you can hear me. I hate that when I do that. But I'll plug in right now. Hang on a second here. Okay, so, but somehow they're in a defensive position. But they have the high ground, but somehow there is they're on the high ground. So if they're attacked, they can defend themselves. Trump is going to come after them, you know that. But let's read on the midterms. I want to know, is Liz Cheney going to win her seat? And we'll do a yes and no on that. I'm amazed by her. I'm just totally amazed at how much courage she has. It's just like when she went to do something, I don't know, and nobody in the Republican Party would go with her. Her father went with her. Well, I can't stand him. Okay, Spirit, let's see what we're going to do now. The midterms. Of course, you guys, everything's fluid. Everything changes. It's almost all June. So what is the day? Okay, July, August, September, October. No, 4.5 months. A little over 4.5 months before we vote. And I think Liz Cheney's primary is coming up, so we'll see what happens then. What's going to happen in the midterms? Are the Dems going to win? Are the Dems going to win in the midterms? How are the midterms going to go? How are the midterms going to go? Are we going to win the Senate and the House? Unless people are just really stupid, I can't even imagine that we would lose after this. Spirit, can you tell me how are the midterms going to go? You're going to get the House and the Senate. Are the Democrats going to win the House and the Senate? Blue 22, that's what I call it. It's too hot to even go outside my cats love sitting outside on the catio, and the Hanged Man, we don't know. Crossed with the Queen of Cups. Below, so 4 swords. The Devil behind. It's so hot, my cats don't even want to go outside, and they love it out there. The King of Wands is in the crowning position. The Fool is in the near future. The Nine of Cups is the subconscious mind. The conscious mind is the High Priestess reversed. Hopes and fears are the Three of Cups. So it's a party. It looks like we're going to win that. And final outcome, death. Death is not a bad card. The Queen of Cups this is a woman with vision, crossed by oh, I'm about losing here. I can never tell if this guy's right side up, but it is right side up. The Hangman, so suspended. Things are suspended. There's a pause. And this is, nurturing, healing, support. It can be a woman of vision, It can mean love, happy marriage, that kind of thing. But we're talking about a party here and an election. So that sounds good to me. The Four of Swords, this is the resting period as well. This is not a card of death. This is the card you see in the Rider-Waite deck where, and I should say Rider-Waite-Smith, because Smith was the woman who did the artwork, and she's often left out of that. She's very important. This is solitude and repose and rest, and it can be exile, but it doesn't mean death at all. Behind we have the Devil, so this is also it's reversed. But when it's reversed, it's physical healing. It's breaking your chains. It's maybe a beginning of spiritual understanding. So maybe people are going to see. Above us, the crowning position, we have the King of Wands. The good old King of Wands. So this is honesty and conscientiousness and nobility, unexpected heritage, like winning an election. Charm and courage. That's what that card stands for. And then we have a new adventure, the Fool card. In the subconscious mind, we have the Nine of Cups. And so this is wishes come true. Material abundance and good health. This is the fat, happy merchant. So this is material. This is victory. This is material success and victory and good health. In the ego is the High Priestess reversed. So when the High Priestess is reversed, this can be conceit. It can be clouded insight, or your intuition's blocked, something like that. And that is maybe what they're thinking now, because this is the conscious mind, and because it was reversed. But look, hopes and fears, it's a party, you guys. It's a party. We'll have a party. Friendship, celebration, a circle of support. This is gaiety, victory, a healing. And then we have death is the final outcome. So this card is a card of change and transformation. It doesn't mean death. It's big changes, rebirth and transformation. So if we could win enough seats in the Senate, we could end the filibuster. Of course, if the Republicans win the Senate, the first thing they're going to do is end the filibuster so that they can get everything they want. We need to get rid of the Electoral College too. But I saw something the other day. I don't know where I saw it, but it was a flag with 51 stars on it. And something about DC becoming a state. Is DC gonna be a state? Are they gonna make DC a state? I mean, how can you tax those people if they're not represented? That's not fair. That's why we went to war with the British, remember? No taxation without representation. Spirit, can you tell us, is DC going to be a state in the next 2 years? Well, DC, and this will be a yes or no, is DC going to be a state in the next 2 years? Spirit, can you tell us, will DC become a state in the next 2 years? DC going to become a state in the next 2 years? Just, I just hate how freaking slow everything is. It takes so long to get anything done. All right, yes or no? Is DC going to be a state in the next 2 years? That's Pinnacle. There's a wand. Remember, swords and pentacles are no's. Wands and cups are yeses. The major arcana are yeses, except for the moon, and it's a no. There's a sword. So far, 2 yeses and 1 no. And the world, that's a yes. And the star, that's a yes. Okay, we got 3 yeses and 2 no's. What's this card? And 2 of cups. Yes, it will. 4-2. DC will become a state in the next 2 years. Woohoo! That'd be awesome. That means 52 senators, right? Because they get 2 senators. And there's a lot of people there too. So they would probably have more House members in DC than they do in some place in Wyoming or Montana or, somewhere where nobody wants to live. Okay, let's read on Liz Cheney. My husband stepped out for a little while. He went over to the job that he's doing. And I don't know when he's going to be back, but I don't want him to interrupt us because this is my time with you. What do we want to know about Liz Cheney? Okay, how's Liz going to do in the primary? Is Liz going to win her primary seat? Yes or no? Spirit, can you tell us, is Liz going to win her primary seat? Let's check with the pendulum. Is Liz Cheney going to win her primary seat? Is Liz Cheney going to keep her seat in the House? Yeah. But let's ask the cards. And then I got to go feed my kids, my kittens, and my puppy dog. Is Liz Cheney going to win her primary? Is Liz Cheney going to keep her seat in the House? Is Liz Cheney going to keep her seat in the House? Oh! That was a mistake. Dropped something. Now I gotta reshuffle. Spirit, can you tell us, is Liz Cheney gonna keep her seat in the House? Is Liz Cheney gonna keep her seat in the House? I mean, anybody can see that she's telling the truth. Is Liz Cheney gonna keep her seat in the House? Yes or no? Well, there's the Empress, and there's Death. That's still a yes card. There's the Cup. So far, it's 3 yeses, you guys. Five of Swords, that's a no. The High Priestess, that's yes. 4 yeses. 5 yeses. I can't believe I'm hoping for a Republican to win. I just want her. She deserves it. She truly deserves that seat. And you know what really bugs me is that people are going to call her a traitor when in fact that she's everything but that. She's no traitor. You know, she's I mean, I don't know how these people can claim that they're patriots. Patriot, really? It's just, I don't even know what happened to this country. I mean, you know, where it's more important just to lie about stuff than to tell the truth, no matter who it hurts. You know, I mean, I don't want to hurt anybody, but, you know, when did telling a lie become more important than the truth? I don't understand that. And, you know, all these Republicans went out there on the Senate floor the night that Pence confirmed the vote and told everybody, told the world, Mitch McConnell, Lindsey, I'm done. You know, Mark, everybody was out there like, this guy was bad news. And now they're standing behind him again. I don't even know what you could do with a monster like that. I hate to wish bad thoughts on bad juju on anybody, but you know, I mean, no buts. I don't wish bad juju on anybody, but you know, he's really detrimental to our country. You know, it's almost 5 o'clock. Cheers. Okay, I got to get the animal supper going, and I'll see you soon. Thanks so much. Bye.